are. It says going live. Okay, everybody.
I don't see it yet. Okay.
We are live as can be, believe it or not. Welcome to another day in the Milky Way, everyone.
Beautiful night.
It just come up on my phone. And tonight,
abundance.
That's right. Tonight we have the one and only IsBe on. Welcome, IsBe. And we got Big Al driving in the truck, and we got Trina. And Trina, thank you for coming, my wonderful, lovely co-host. I tell you, thank you. You guys are going to have to bear with me a little bit tonight because everything is running a little slow. I'm running on the backup computer because guess what? I'm on vacation.
Right on, Robert.
I've been everywhere. I went and stopped in Minnesota and I seen Steve Stone and we had sat around the campfire.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yes, it was wonderful. Finally getting to meet the Soul Tribe.
Oh, dang, I wish I was at that campfire.
Yeah, it was a beautiful campfire. And then
around campfire.
And then I went back. I came back to Wisconsin, and then I went to Illinois and visited a friend there. Then I came back to Wisconsin and I visited with my parents. And big shout out to them. Thank you for a great day. I videotaped them and heard all kinds of old stories. It was wonderful. What a wonderful, lovely day. I tell you, it was something I will remember for a long time. And then I trucked it on back here.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for you, Robert.
Thank you. And I got back here and we're on. I had to reboot this computer. I had to do a whole bunch of stuff. I had to shut it off, turn it on. This one doesn't run so fast, and I don't have a background in the back like I normally do. But we're going to bear with it because every time I turn on the virtual background, the whole computer shuts down. So we're not turning it on. But yeah. I want to say hi to everybody. Brenda, Milky's mom, thank you. I really, she sent me a nice little card. Thank you very much.
Mom, I got my bracelet.
Yeah. And, I got a bracelet and it turned my arm green, so I took it off for a little while.
You know what that means, Robert? That means you're drawing a lot of copper. That means you need it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I should put it back on.
Yes, and rubbing alcohol will get that off. So rubbing alcohol is your best friend for that. But yeah, that's because you're pulling a lot of copper in and you're reacting. So keep it on.
Okay, well then I'll put it back on. But I worried that maybe I was having some kind of chemical reaction with it.
Nope, nope. We turn green all the time, and that's only when our pH is off and the copper's really drawn in.
I got mine. Hey,
thank you for that.
Thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much.
I love it.
Hey, the pain in my arm is going away. I can't believe it.
Right, I told you.
Understand why I got my face over here. Here, hold on.
I
told you.
Thank you, Brenda. We have Gaza Cav in the house, Lucky Stone, Pamela Jean, Delaney Pearl Jones in the house, and Ryan is in the house, who's probably going to be on soon next week. And Julie Stowe and Jules. There we go. I think we hit everybody.
Hi, Mom.
Yes.
Julie.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, Robert, you gotta send me a picture of you with your hat. Headphones.
Yes, I will do that.
Where's my hug?
We need more volunteers for cards.
That's right. That's right. IsBe, what's going on?
Where's my hug? I'm trying to hug y'all.
All right. Well, that's good. IsBe was telling me earlier today that we need to make like Soul Tribe chapters of some sort to get in touch with everybody or something. IsBe, why did you give us a little update, a thought on that?
Well, just like a little church, kind of thing, but it's not called a church. It's just a chapter. It's just where truth-seeking spiritual people come together and learn together.
I agree. Can we sit around the campfire? That would be a better.
It could
that would be the best.
Around the campfire. It could be in a church.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be in your home.
Yeah.
It could be in somebody's home.
It could be. Like I said, I really enjoyed. I want to get out. I want to go down to Arizona. I'm going to meet up with you one of these days, Trina, and Lori, and I know there's a whole bunch of you that live in Arizona, and I want to get. We'll all have to meet in like Sedona or something.
That would be a great place to meet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great place
Well,
to meet.
yes. Absolutely.
Well, I'm manifesting my dreams. So I own a 50-foot RV and got plenty of freaking money to run it and maintain it and come and visit every morning.
Awesome.
IsBe, I would welcome you at my house for sure.
Yeah. Hey Trina, that picture was from Rimrock, by the way, because when I was on my way back on 17.
Rimrock? Okay, not McGuireville.
It was Rimrock because I saw that same rest area.
Okay. Right on. Yeah, Al got a picture of a TR3 or a UFO. We don't know what it was.
Ooh, really?
Oh, cool triangle in the sky. Yeah.
You did, Al?
Yes,
Why
sir.
did you send it to me?
I thought I sent it to you.
Uh,
Oh well, maybe I did. Hold on, I'll send it to you right now.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one. I mean, he was just taking pictures of flowers and stuff, and then he heard take a picture, and then it was pretty cool. I was like, wow, that's interesting. I got it right here. Let's see if you guys can see it.
Oh wait, yeah, okay. Go ahead and show it, Trina.
Here, I'm gonna blow you up for a second, then, Trina. Say some words.
Okay, I'm talking. Can you see it?
Oh man.
Yeah. So I was just taking pictures at Rimrock of mountains and taking pictures of flowers, and then I snapped the picture and I looked at it, and then I looked up, and of course it was gone. You know.
Yep, it's awesome, and he got a good snapshot of it.
Oh, that's sure.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great photo. Great capture.
I didn't see anything with it with my eyes. I don't know. Maybe the phone just picked it up. I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting because you can see the gravity field around it too, like the percussion, like it's moving the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You can see around it.
Yeah, almost like it was just warping the time area there or something.
Yeah, I could see that in the picture. It looked like it was warping the air or something.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was definitely doing something. It has an energy field around it. You can totally see it.
Yeah.
There you go. There's Al's UFO or whatever that is. Who knows?
That's freaking awesome, Al.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
Like that.
I'll send it to you, IsBe. Hold on. Let's see.
Hey, when are you gonna have those cards printed?
Which
Oh,
one?
they'll take a while to get going. That's a lot of work, but he's got 72.
No, I'm wondering if party.
I got 30.
Set it up or if there's extra cards. There's still cards that are open and stuff like that.
I got 33 made so far, plus the cover. That's 34. And I'm sending them all to David Barrett. He's going to do a video and all with the cards.
Well, I'm like, if you got some more hearts, I want 9 hearts or 10 hearts.
You can have any. I can make extra cards.
Done that, but I'm gonna have my beard. I'm gonna get some beads, and I'm gonna put them in my beard.
Right on.
And this thing's gonna have to be worn for a few days. Mom's gonna be furious.
All right. Let's see here.
So Al, what do you got for cards left? Give us a rundown.
Who? Me?
We still have the same list that you had that Teresa gave you.
So nobody knew.
Nobody knew.
Oh, okay. Well, just people, it doesn't cost you anything to be on a card. Just send Al your picture, your zodiac sign, and you're good.
I'm gonna send you money for that card deck. I want that next card deck.
I might just take the last 12 or 14 cards available and just put your face on there as being just all different suits, you know.
My dream card is the King of Hearts.
What do we got left? Let me look. Hold on.
Well, all I know is that you just did Ariel on the angel cards, Al.
Yeah, and I just sent you another one too.
I know.
Yeah.
And you guys, I want to read this to you guys because I remember how Wayne was reading about the properties of Ariel. And then I've been talking with Ryan SK about Ariel too. Well, I was told to get out the Dictionary of Angels book, and Ariel is amazing. It means Lion of God, which is so funny. I got a lion t-shirt yesterday, 2 of them, and on the back it says, look, I'll show you. We are lions, not sheep.
Oh, I love that. Lions, not sheep.
Wow.
Yeah. And I got this shirt right after I saw the angel cards. And then I was talking to Ryan about Ariel. And then the next morning, Al sends me the Ariel card. And then the next thing, Wayne's talking about Ariel on his channel. So I started reading about Ariel. Ariel meaning Lion of God, the name of an angel in the Apocrypha Ezra, also in Matthew, the Greater Key of Solomon, the Grand Grimoire, and the other tracts of magic, where he is pictured as a lion-headed Cornelius Agrippa. Says Ariel is the name of an angel, sometimes also of a demon, and of a city, whence called Areopolis, where the idol is worshipped. So it appears that many of these entities can become demonic if they are worshipped. The hierarchy of the blessed angels, the Ariel ranks as one of the 7 princes who rule the waters and is Earth's great Lord. Whoa. Jewish mystics used Ariel as a poetic name for Jerusalem. In the Bible, the name denotes variously a man, a city, Isaiah 29, and an altar. In the occult writings, Ariel is one of the 3rd archon of the winds. Mention is also made of Ariel as an angel who assists Raphael in the areas of healing and curing of disease. Ariel is in charge of punishment of the lower worlds, corresponding with and Mandians. In the Testament of Solomon, he controls the demons. In Gnostic lore, generally he is a ruler of the winds and equated with Yaldabaoth as an older name for this god. In practical Kabbalah, he is regarded as originally the order of virtues. So the order of virtues is an order of angels. According to John D., Ariel is a conglomerate of Anael and Uriel. In Shakespeare, he casts Ariel as a sprite. He is also a rebel angel, overcome by the seraph, Abadel, in the first day of fighting in heaven. The poet Shelley referred to himself as Ariel and Andre Morios. He is the author of the life of Shelley called Ariel Sayce, Athenum, October 1886. He sees a connection between Ariel and the Aralim, the valiant ones spoken of in Isaiah 33:7, an order of angels equated with the order of the thrones. So this is what they say about angel: association to the lion-faced God, association to Jerusalem, association to being able to cast judgment in the lower realms. I mean, this is a powerful, powerful angelic being we're looking at here.
Interesting.
Very interesting. So I was like, wow, associated with the lion-faced god, and then Yaldabaoth. That's Yaldabaoth. That's the Nag Hammadi scriptures of the demigod of this world, the creative force. So Ariel might be one of the highest of the angels. I mean, Ariel seems to be very profound, and it seems like this specific angel is really resonating with many of us.
Yes.
Yeah. Wayne was talking a lot about that last week too.
That's what I mean.
When he was talking about, it's so funny. My dog is named Ariel.
Oh wow!
How ironic is that? I had no idea.
Really?
Wow.
How are you spelling his name, Robert?
Ariel.
That's how it's spelled. Ariel. Ariel.
Wow.
I'm wondering if I can put my camera up, take a picture.
What? Put your camera up, take a picture of while you're doing. I don't know if it'll work.
I don't know. I couldn't get it to bring up, but
you can do it later. IsBe, you can watch it later and screenshot.
Yeah. Who's playing music? IsBe, do you got music playing?
Yeah,
yes, I do.
Yeah. Can you shut that down because it's making everything go wonky? Oh, that's better. Yes.
I'm sorry.
That speaker, your speaker picks that up.
I don't know. I'm like, I got it playing 24/7.
Yeah, well, no, it picks it up because those phone speakers are very particular, and they are very powerful, and they can pick up noises a long ways away. And so
I had it pretty soft too.
What?
I had it pretty soft.
Yeah, it's amazing what they do.
Right now, it's still on, but I turned it down even more.
Yeah, because it was drowning everybody else out.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
I can't help it. I play this stuff 24/7. This kind of stuff.
It sounds like what you playing?
It's just solfeggios and this is like this here is Archangel's music. I'm bringing it up here. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Archangel Uriel.
Wow, there you go.
It's Ariel.
Can't make this Uriel,
up. And Metatron every day.
Nice.
Beautiful moments.
Oh, it is.
I'll tell you what, I can't go into the store hardly.
We get a lost signal.
No, we can still hear you, Al.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Bear, you're breaking, coming in and out.
Okay.
Anyway, cool. Anyway, so what else we got going on this week? IsBe, we were talking about several things before we got on about meeting up, getting them together with Soul Tribe members. We were talking about a few other things. If you want to bring those things up.
Yeah, I'm like, I got a 50-foot RV, I'm gonna be traveling around here next year.
Nice. I think that you got it important. Like I went and seen Steve and we had a little campfire, put it on his YouTube for a bit. And it was really a good feeling to finally meet up with the Soul Tribe members out there. It was really nice. And Steve is just as good in person as he is on screen. He is genuine, I tell you.
You should go see Grandpa Brian. He's awesome too.
Where's Grandpa Brian from?
Close to Indianapolis, but he's got a farm down in Worthington, Indiana.
Over by
you didn't go too far from him.
Nice. Yeah, because well, maybe one of these days I'll have to. I'd like to, who I'd like to go see is I'd like to go visit David Castle. He would be an awesome guy to hang out with and jam some music too.
Me too. David Castle. I want to go see David Knoll too,
Oh yeah, David Knoll.
And go out west and visit Trina and all those in Arizona and California and Washington. Yeah. And I wish I could hit Canada and meet the ones in Canada, like Nina. And,
maybe someday.
Well, I know too. I know most of us, like, we're really trying to figure out ways to make things change and make things happen. It looks like there's going to be a lot of legal stuff coming up across the plains, especially with these new mandates and stuff. So things are about to get exciting. I think it's going to be interesting, but I really think that we need to start to get some kind of plan of action, of focus as groups of people and start understanding how we can navigate into a new world, into a new system, and into, different options, because where we're at right now is getting really messed up. So
I've been doing a tribal card reading every morning. Used Oracle cards, trying to. Yesterday I kind of missed the boat because I drew the cards, but I got distracted and I never could get back on it. But today, this stuff is all synchronizing the cards that I'm pulling to what Wayne's talking about, what you was just talking about just now, Trina. It's all synchronizing. What we're doing with this, the tribe is prospering.
Yes.
I am prospering. We are all prospering. This thing, it's all freaking synchronizing with it. Because I pulled an abundance card today. I pulled a wolf card.
Yes.
We're each other's teachers and each other's students. Absolutely. And we're all empowering each other to manifest a reality together.
Yes.
Well, I wrote this down just for everybody to kind of ponder about this a little bit. Okay, when we're looking at, we're getting ready to shift with some monetary systems, the dollars are changing, all these things are going on right now. This is something a lot of people might not really be aware of. Okay, banks are private. What we need to do is we need to get out of those systems and get our systems maybe going back into the depositories where they should be. So if you were to actually transfer some of your money into gold and deposit that gold into the treasury, not the federal, the treasury. And this was how maybe we could bring our old system back into operation, is by putting our gold back into our treasury bank, which is how it was done originally. So the federal banks are private. Gold and silver treasuries gold and silver treasuries are dead or private notes. So no private trillionaires hold the currency of the world. They all hold all the currencies of the world now. So they have tricked us into an employment agreement that has made you dead, and now you are in a private corporation. So now our money is private instead of public. It needs to go back to its public status with gold. So if they made you into a corpse or corporation, that means that you have no rights or protections as their employee. The Joker, the Jack, the 13th card. Okay, we are being controlled by 13 families. The 13 is controlling in place of the real true 13, which would be the teachings of Jesus. So the Joker has tricked us They tricked us all into private status through bondage, using the minerals of your body as the collateral. So now they need your mind to control the silent war. The crown has a patent on you, and it can only patent something man-made. Title 35, 101 U.S. Code. You can only patent engineered, weaponized, biological weapons. They get you to believe the other things exist, but this is exactly what we're doing. I have to be really careful with, I'm trying to watch my words, guys, so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So everything right now we're doing is man-made. It's gone out of God and it's gone into man. It's gone out of our faith and our energy and our currency, which is us, the people. And now it's been put into debt notes and you know, invisible private traded funds. So through this money situation, it seems like this is the beginning of our demise. So this might be the way to rectify the situation that we're in, is by returning, because it looks like we're going to be dealing with some monetary changes, whether or not we want to. And I know a lot of people are really on board with the whole crypto stuff. And, you know, I just keep hearing over and over again, be careful, because they're telling you what it is in its name. It's a crypt. What is a crypt?
Yeah.
Place where they store dead bodies. Come on, guys, pay attention to these words. Everything is telling you what it's doing. It's telling you how it's operating.
Crypto's not going to mean anything if the power goes off.
Well, bottom line is, too, it's been taken back over by the 13 families. So it's being taken back over by the ones who control everything. So it might have at one time been a great option, but when all the billionaires started playing the game with the crypto, now it's their game again, because they have the most power to utilize the majority of that asset. So with that, we again are the odd man out with, you know, playing against the billionaire clubs and the trillionaire clubs. So it's time for us to put on our crown. Right now, there's an attack upon the crown. This needs to be brought back and put back upon your head. You have to restore your crown to restore the republic and return to a public treasury and bring us back to life. Wake me up inside. See the game and see the lies. Wake me up inside. I know that we will now break all the ties. Freedom bells will ring. We found the key to get free. So sing, we shall sing. We did it. We restored it and took back the true 13. We, the people of Earth, need to establish a new covenant, a covenant of healing, one that will restore the original foundations of the Republic and the protection that it provides to all life, to all people, not just America. It is time now to join all together as one world, uniting in a humanitarian effort, not an effort of profit and gain. It's time now to balance the earth, and we need to balance our technology with the earth and make sure that the technology is in alignment with the earth, as well as the humans upon it, and our animals and our plants. Technology will support the original codes of creation, not of man, if they're utilized right. Patents should no longer be a part of our reality, because they're taking what is organic and manipulating it so they can create a profit, because they can't patent what is natural, what is organic. So with that, they have to modify that which is organic so they can claim property rights to it. Be careful. Right now, they're changing human bodies. This would give them the opportunity to claim ownership of that vessel through the proof that they have modified it from its original creation. So caution, this is worth paying attention to. This is worth fighting against. Patents are a big key to this puzzle. This is something that we need to start to look at, and we need to start to figure out how we can put some remedy into our systems. These have given the 13 the power to control everything in our world. So there are many things that we need to look at. Patents are kind of like parents, a pair that rent. that means you don't own. It means you can't have it because you're still dealing with the ones above you who have all the control. Corporations, we've been turned into a corpse. That's why we're called a corpse at death, because we've been turned into a corporate status. I think corporations need to be looked at in many.
That's the Fourth Reich.
Yeah.
That's the Fourth Reich, sister.
Correct. So the restoration of the republic, the restoration of the gold, the restoration of the currency, it will come down to you and me. So if we can start to understand that we are the gold and start to recognize that there is nothing as precious as our organic given gift of what we are, we can start working together to try to put some protections into place for that. You need to look at the essence of all of this. We need to look at property rights. Property is 9/10 of the law. And when you own property, the definition of that is this, do you possess it? Be careful what you allow to possess your body. Be careful what you allow into your body, because that can create a possession. And if they can get more powerful than you, then you no longer will have control over your own vehicle, your own body. Make sure you understand the power of possession and property rights. This might be a key to solving this puzzle that we sit in right now, because my body, that thing right going on without right now, the whole choice thing, it won't be your choice if there's a patent that says it can own you. You've been sold by corporate status. We have to pay attention to these corporate things, insurance, corporations. These are all the keys to the freedom. This is where we need to look. So, okay, what else did I write here? I think that was the majority of it, but that was my information that was coming in super strong the other day. It's like, guys, we really need to start looking at this, because these things are coming in hard and fast. And when these changes come into effect, this is going to maybe be the only chance that we have to get these changes into a level of where it might actually really benefit humanity. And I really do think it has something to do with gold and going back into the treasury and getting out of the Federal Reserve.
Joe Sapien says,
in heaven.
Joe Sapien says, nature gave us our bodies to exercise authority over it. Knowing this, my divine sovereignty is not intimidated. Now with that, I want to say that me and IsBe were talking about something earlier on this, and I want to see what you have to say about this, is that we were talking about, giving your consent. Like you consent to the, what in the, thing. And if you say, yeah, okay, no matter what the circumstances, it doesn't matter if they say, I'm going to take away your job. It doesn't matter if they say they're going to, take away your food or whatever else. Once you say, yeah, fine, okay, give it to me so I can get some food or I can have a job, you consented. You didn't say no. And as long as you keep saying, yeah, fine, okay, you're putting me between a rock and a hard spot, I have to, so I consent. That's it. It doesn't matter, like you said, about the GMOs affecting your stuff and letting them own you, because once they change something in you, and now they patented that, they own you, you consented to letting them do that.
Yep. And that's what I think the biggest thing that most people are missing is that literally this is saying that it's going to change your internal workings. And if you change your internal workings, you are no longer original of your own creation point. So the creation that you received, when it becomes altered, the person that altered it can claim ownership over that property, just like a GMO seed. So I think this is going to be the most critical thing that we need to look at, because, our inheritance and our treasures in heaven, that's a pretty profound thing when you look at this and you're looking at, okay, they're trying to modify the seed so they can claim it and put a patent on it, claim ownership of it. So,
so here's a good one. Now, IsBe was telling me that he gets He can get vibrations. Maybe he can explain it a little better, but he can sense other people's feelings and things going on around him, right? Now, if you change your genetic whatevers, will you retain that, or is it going to all go away, do you believe?
I see multiple paths. I see it's not going to be one outcome, Robert. I see different people are going to be able, some will adapt, some won't. I see multiple streams of creation from that point. And a lot of it's going to depend on how they're going to be able to integrate or not with this new with transition that's going to take place in the body over time. And for the ones that can do it, it might work out really well for them. So, like I said, but a majority won't be able to go through that. So that's going to be a huge loss. But I see multiple streams of outcome for this. But the thing that I see is I worry about, okay, when you modify something and it's an eternal life force energy stream or spark of creation, which we are, have they just put you into a copper top cell and turned you into a battery? Because what if now this modification will not allow you to disconnect from this matrix system? What if it's a way to get your frequency stuck into a frequency cage? And I've been hearing that from the get-go. It's a frequency cage. It's a frequency cage. So just sharing what I'm getting, whether or not that's true, I don't know, but I have a strong suspicion it's accurate.
You know, that might be true. I remember the Ariel book with, and that's what Ariel kept saying. This is all big trap. We're on a prison planet.
For real. And I think we have an opportunity to break free. So they're going to put up a new cage. And the ones that go into the cage might be in another 26,000 year cycle of being in a servitude system, basically is what we are now. And the ones that are like, no, I got this. I have faith in what I am and I'm good and I got no fear and I'm just going to roll with it and it's okay. And not complying. And I think that could be a way out. It could be a way to get out of such a servitor system and get into more of a beneficial, benevolent system, because you've earned it through understanding what you are and knowing that what you are is a precious gift, and honoring and protecting and preserving that which is natural and organic, and trying to stay in resonance with that. But I do see multiple outcomes, and I do know a lot of people, their soul's path is to go forward with this. This is their line. It's what they're doing. They're supposed to. It's like that's the other thing. We need to understand everything is okay and everything is perfectly doing what it should. Even though this is a hard thing for a lot of us to go through and watch, and all of these things are happening. No, it truly is okay. And all of it's supposed to be playing itself out, because different souls have different journeys they're going to go on. And a lot of them will want to go into the more space and those tapes, more of the artificial and the transpersonal. That's going to be totally where they're supposed to go. So it's not a matter of right or wrong. It's a matter of just saying, what's my path? What am I supposed to do? What do I want my future to look like? And just really start looking at these things as from a point of soul's evolution versus looking at the temporary survival of this realm and this planet. Because everybody knows here, there's only one guarantee. We're all going to die sometime. So that's okay. That's a natural, normal thing. We came here to experience that, because birth and death go together in this realm. So with that, it's just time about looking at birth and death are inevitable, eventual. But what is the soul, and what is the spirit, and what is that connection, and how do those stay together, and what could separate them? When we're looking at splicing and dicing of the books of God within us, this could be a shut-off link. So just use your own instincts and your own intuition and really digest these things, especially if you're looking at losing your employment in the next week or two over this whole situation.
Yep.
I've been hearing a lot of people that are saying, do not give up, do not quit, make them fire you.
Yep.
Because then you're in a good legal position. So that's what I've been hearing. No legal
Yeah,
advice,
that's illegal.
medical advice. Everything is just from what we're hearing, and we're trying to process information. So
That's
consult.
illegal what they're doing. That is totally illegal.
What?
They can't do it.
I know.
Legally, they cannot enforce any mandate on getting a vaccine for any reason.
I know.
Well, the day before he announced that,
This is what I'm telling you
he
guys.
did an emergency thing, and which gave him all the powers to do that.
But
I
look,
understand that, but are
look
you
again.
going to obey his emergency mandate?
Right. A
No.
mandate is not a law, for one. Mandates
law.
are not law, for one. Secondly, it's like, you guys, we need to look at this. It's like, okay.
Civil disobedience.
No, it's literally, it's like literally, yeah, they won't ever be able to force. So they're going to make things super, super difficult, and they're going to try to turn people against us and try to put the division card in, to turn us against it. And this is what they did in Germany. That this has been done before, over and over again. So we need to understand that the only way this can continue is if we can't figure out that we need to unify, and it doesn't matter. People that want to go forward with that absolutely should. Absolutely should. The people that don't want to should be protected and allowed not to. And everybody should be okay with expressing their own, what they want to do with their own reality and their own life.
How long's the vaccine's been out so far?
Which ones? Polio. Oh gosh, back from, I think, the 50s and 60s. By the 70s,
no,
we were doing smallpox.
I mean, these new ones, they're mRNA.
Oh, they're brand new. They've never been done before.
Yeah. When did those come out? Those was back earlier this year, the first part of this year, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we got, if the clinical studies, well, Big Al shared a link with me that were this fellow that was studying this vaccine for years now was saying that every animal they shot that vaccine in died 2 to 3 years after they shot it up.
Yes, that's why they skipped the animal trials. They've never skipped animal trials before, ever.
We got another year.
Yes.
Got another year before people start dropping.
They're already doing it though now, but the complications I think are going to become more evident. But like I said, some people are going to do okay with this, but not many. So pray that you'll be okay. Your body can sustain it.
Well,
I'm not worried. I read something today too. Remember, I keep hearing about this whole 16. Pay attention to the number 16. I keep getting this. Well, it's interesting because when you look at fifth dimensional expressions, we're looking at the 16 points, which is the tesseract. And what did the transformers try to get? What were they trying, all fighting over? They were fighting over a tesseract, which is 16-point hypercube, which the quantum computer now sees 16 different realities, 16 different timelines. And interestingly enough, the science is just reporting that natural immunity versus an injected type of immunity is 16 times more effective than the opposite, than the artificial one, because organically your body produces 13 to 16 layers of mutable expressive protection, as to where the artificial one can give you 1 or 2 at max. So why are we not looking at this evidence of natural immunity? Because this is going to be a far superior spectrum of coverage And this is undeniable within the science. So I think this is fabulous research, and it's been around for a very, very long time. And I think a lot of people should really look back into that, because natural immunity is it's very, very powerful. And I mean, we can stimulate immunity through drugs and medications, and those do work. They do work. But you are going to receive a fuller spectrum of coverage if you go through the natural route. So, and they're proving this right now, and they're stating there's no way around that. That is actually very, very truthful evidence. So fact check it all you want. I'm pretty sure it's accurate, but we're just speculating and trying to understand what is real and what is not. So again, that magical 16 number keeps coming up.
Wow. 16. What?
16 points of protection outside of the strain that you receive. It creates naturally if you get it naturally.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they keep saying, oh, if you get it, you don't get there's no such thing as natural immunity. You need the jab.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, natural immunity is always, that's what they've counted on for thousands of years before any of these things were available. Natural immunity was either, if natural immunity didn't work, the first major plague would have wiped out the entire world and nobody would have survived. Natural immunity is what kept us alive.
Really? Can I drop an F-bomb? Just one.
Yep. So yeah, it's we just got to be aware of all of this stuff, and that's the thing. A lot of people just don't pay attention to a lot of things.
There's a lot to learn. This is a lot of stuff a lot of people have never really looked at. Most people have never looked at how DNA works and what is an RNA. Most people don't have an awareness of this. So yeah, it's time to get educated, especially, this is very powerful sce. And I mean, eventually they will work this stuff out. They will. I really do think they will. But like I said, it's about what's your soul path. A lot of people need to go that path. That's what they came here to experience. So that is okay. But a lot of us came here to ascend into a higher dimensional existence. So when you're trying to get to a different level of graduation, if you want to move up the ladder, this might be something you want to carefully look at to make sure you might not be missing an opportunity for that, because you're going to be maybe put into a frequency cage. And I just keep seeing that, and I don't know why, but I just keep hearing it. So I'm like, I got to tell you guys what I'm getting, because that's just, I love you, and I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing. Whether it's right, I don't know, but I keep hearing it's very, very possible.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got.
I'm gonna make a T-shirt on purple.
Oh yeah. He's gonna make. I gotta blow this up. He drew this out, and let's see this, IsBe.
No, it came from Marsha.
Oh, it came from Marsha. Okay.
Yeah.
Move it over a little bit. It's kind of half off the screen.
I want a T-shirt with it on it, on blue, purple, or black, and I want it to. I can't see if I'm aiming it right.
Move over a little bit. There you go. Now push it up close. Push it up closer. There you go. Now move it over to your left. Nope. Right. Sorry. Right. Oh, there you go. Down a little bit. No, over. Oh, the other way. There you go. Stop. That's pretty close. Oh.
All the pictures just flashed through. Now, and the thing is that the T-shirt,
Yeah.
I mean, if you wore a T-shirt like that with some, alchemical sigils and stuff on it in public, it's going to attract people who know about that. Am I right?
Yes. Well, they're either going to think two things. They're either going to ask you what it is, or they're going to think you're kind of some kind of satanic person, or they're going to say, what the heck? Or it's just going to enlighten you and brighten, and people are going to be attracted to it and you. which would give you a good opportunity to wake them up. Put it that way.
Yeah. But I am meeting some weird people though.
Yeah. So IsBe, that's what fascinated me when we were talking earlier. Tell them about how you are picking up on other people's feelings. I mean, because I had that experience a while back, and I need to really focus in on that again. But tell us, how you're dealing with that.
Well, I don't know how, it's kind of like I gotta smudge myself every morning. But yesterday it was weird because I sat out in the parking lot in front of the Hobby Lobby. Gonna go in there, and I sang that Who song, "Love Reign O'er Me." But I always sing "Love Reign in Me," "Love Rule in Me," and and I'll sing it out loud,
Yeah.
and I picture pure white light of love flowing into me and flowing in through me, as I'm doing it and filling me up. And so I'm feeling all this Christ love, like I'm born again. I go into this freaking Best Buy, and within 10 minutes, I'm feeling like somebody freaking nuked me with fear. I'm like, where in the hell did this come from? I'm not afraid of nobody.
Yeah. Now, I had the same kind of feelings when I went in. I started going into the stores, and I could just pick up on all the good vibrations and the bad vibration. It was freaking me out. I kind of felt just like you. That's what it reminded me. I was like, wow, I can relate. Somebody else did it too.
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm glad to hear. Well, yesterday though, I go down to this park on the riverfront. I've got some pictures of it I can post sometimes, but I met this preacher lady out there.
Yeah.
And she's trying to talk me out of this stuff, this spiritual stuff I'm going in, but it was weird. Like she's in my cards, in my card readings, subtly, I can hear, when I'm listening to them, I can hear spirit say, "Well, this is her, or this is her, or this is him," or something like that,
Yeah.
And even when I'm reading my own cards, and so she's like yesterday just profanely apologizing to me. I was like, wow, I didn't expect that. But it's just, she kept saying that she was the same way. She'd go into a store, or somebody will push an emotion over on her. Their energy will flow, get mixed in hers, and she'll start feeling their inner, and that's the same thing I've been going through. And obviously you. How do we control it? I can't choose to read somebody's feelings by looking at it. It just comes randomly.
Yeah. That's how it was.
When that comes though, the hardest part is identification. You're feeling great, you're in your own bubble, your vibe is high, and then you go into a public place and you're feeling like I got hit by an atomic negative bomb. You're like, whoa, where did this come from? Holy mac, I'm feeling great 10 minutes ago. Now I feel like I've had the life sucked out of me, and you just feel off. Well, take that as a compliment, because that means you're a very shiny, sparkly little bebop running around, and that's beautiful because your vibe is really, really high. But with the other end of that vibration being so high around a lot of people who aren't vibing that high, that will attract the vampires. the energy feeders, the ones that want to feed off the light. So
Yeah,
as soon as you can
I'm a
feel,
north magnet.
yeah, as soon as you feel a shift in your energy, literally, I always ask myself, is this my shit? And if I'm like, no, I was feeling great. I don't have any, I'm good right now. So obviously this is not mine. And as soon as I can identify anything in my field that's not mine, I simply state, you have no permission to be in my field and you better move out on your own or I will remove you. And the fastest way for me is to find an attitude of gratitude, to shift my frequency. And I find something I'm very happy or grateful about. And as soon as I can feel that love in my heart, my field is back and my bubble's back. And and there's an orb going right over your head, IsBe. Did you guys see that?
No, I missed it.
Oh,
Well, watch the replay right now because there was an orb moving slow motion over IsBe's head. I just literally saw it.
wow.
It was moving slow.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah,
Oh
see
my.
that?
Totally saw it.
Wow, that was really cool. That
Right
was
on.
cool.
Yeah, floating friends love.
A hot diggity dog.
Absolutely.
This is the first time I ever seen anything like that.
No, not me. I see it all the time. I was like, oh, check that out. Right over IsBe's head.
Well,
Yep.
see, my computer's like about a minute behind the phone.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
I'm looking up at my
Absolutely.
32-inch screen. That's the reason, I'm not looking straight at.
Yeah, we're all in different times. Yeah, recording and
Yeah.
then watching. It's all time conundrum.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome.
yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I'm always about, thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's
I'm
so
always
funny. I was like, put yourself in an attitude of gratitude and make your bubble strong. And then an angel floats right over IsBe's head. I was like, love it, love it, love it.
I know. When I'm like on my trip now this week and I'm traveling all over, I'm giving thanks to, the world around me and I'm telling my vehicle, which sounds really silly, how I appreciate it. And I'm, hoping that it makes it and everything goes all right, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
I do like Wayne. I do like Wayne does. I think he does it like this. Favor be upon you. Thank you for your service to me.
yes,
Safe
that's exactly
be upon us. Everyone will avoid us, and no law enforcement shall notice us.
Yeah. Cloak of invisibility. You know what I just heard? Ariel.
On
I
a
just
trip.
heard Ariel, a ray L. It's a ray of L, a ray of the 7 rays of creation. Ariel, a ray L, ray of God.
Yeah.
A ray L, a ray L, Ariel, a ray of God, powerful ray of God. Holy macaroni.
Name though. I love her name,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've got her right here. I've been.
I love that name. Mm-hmm. Ariel.
And
Yeah,
Ariel.
let me blow that up.
It's a he.
This is just practicing,
Right on.
Yeah.
I can't see it. I can't see it yet on my computer screen, so I can't see if I'm.
That's beautiful.
Kind of thing,
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna put it.
Well, that's pretty good. But see, the thing is when you another one.
No, I'm gonna put it on this a canvas.
Oh, on the canvas, yes.
Yes. I'm gonna paint it on the canvas and have it displayed on my table.
Awesome. See, that's the thing. You gotta do something to get something. And you can't, just like Wayne's always saying, if you do these rituals or spells or favor or any of that stuff, you're going to get back. But if you sit there and do nothing, and I'm always preaching about that, if you don't do any work, you're not going to get anything.
You're gonna get nowhere.
Yeah, if you don't,
No.
if you don't participate, you're not going to get anything out of it. If you just sit back and hope that you know, some like all this stuff that's coming on. If you just sit there in your house, watch TV, and you say, "Oh, don't worry, some savior is coming down to save us all. I'm not worried. In the end, God is gonna just come and wipe his hand and make us all good again." But you got another thing coming, because you think he's going to be happy to come and do something for you, even if you didn't even try. You know, if you didn't do anything, he's going to look at you like you're kind of worthless. If you tried and you failed, you will be better off than if you didn't try at all. There you go. That's my thoughts on that.
Yep, I understand. I'm right there with you. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm manifesting.
And Orion SK says Ariel will teach you so many things about her name and correspondence.
I'm learning so much right now about her to keep it like, and he, her, he, she, I guess, because it's both from what I'm starting to identify.
Yeah.
It's like, it's both. But
yes,
the A, Ray, L, because I have been watching in Gematria, they talk about God is Ray. Ray is God. God is Ray. Ray is God. Ray is the God. Ray is a ray of light. Light is information. Information coming from the invisible, unseen dimensions into matter comes through color and sound and vibration. So A Ray L. Yeah, so like A Ray L, a ray of L, a ray of the seven God Elohim gods. It's a ray of God. Literally, Ariel would be a ray of direct God force. I'm like, wow.
Another name for Christ.
Yes.
Yeah.
To me,
Yes.
you know, because in my understanding, you know, I'm trying to think of that. Oh, all right. The mind, the infinite mind, infinite soul created Christ and Sophia. They together created the archons, angels, and the eons or aeons or something like that. But those were the black holes in the center of the galaxy.
So are the angels.
You know, the angels.
I see the angels as that too. I see them as portals.
They're souls.
Yes.
Angels are souls themselves.
Yes.
And they together created all our souls and populated the universe with them.
Yes.
And we, our lives, you know, our track, you know, we're all seeking to learn and ascend into the next level from this life. Some of us want to be angels. Others want to be demons. Others want to be just free souls.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But angels give us birth. And these free souls and all this, you know, that I think it all is birthing new souls.
I do too.
The demons, the angels, and the free souls. And these souls are just living and learning through these lives to ascend to the next level.
Absolutely.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Exactly what they do.
Well, believe it or not, hey Al, you there? You driving down the road?
I love you, Mary Wins. I miss you, my friend.
There he is. Big Al, you got any good words for us? Our time is almost up and we need to say goodbye. And I was hoping that you got, I'm going to give you some last words here. What do you got for us?
Well, we finished up another 1,000 miles heading home.
Well, yeah. Well, Big Al, I tell you, you and Perry be safe. And now that you've seen the alien spacecraft, don't let it suck you up on the side of the road and leave your truck empty, and then we'll never hear from you again.
Yeah, all right. Well, I sent you that picture, so.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Al, what was that? What was that twisted metal beside the road there that you sent me?
The what now?
That twisted metal on the side of the road.
Oh,
I was sitting there hoping that truck dropped that.
oh,
And nobody did it.
I think a vehicle got hit underneath the trailer and ripped the car right now.
Hmm.
Oh my God.
Wow.
We
Well,
see wrecks all the time.
yeah. Well, like I said, be safe.
That's
We are
right.
all behind you, Al, and Perry too. Don't leave out Perry. He's he's doing a good job too.
He's the other half of that whole situation, rocking and rolling down that freeway.
That's right. We appreciate
God
Perry.
bless you, truckers. Truckers, you guys are starting to see how important your role is in this world. And I tell you what an important role you chose to be a part of. So thank you, all of you truckers. And I mean, I'm talking worldwide. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for being a way for us to have a voice. Thank you. Much
Thank you.
gratitude.
Thank you.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that very
Thank
much.
you, Al. Thank you, Perry.
Thank you, Al. Thank you, Perry. Yes.
Thank you.
And you know, and like for this week, people, we can use a little more of that love shining down through us into our hearts, and spread that out amongst everybody. Just
Yeah.
do it, and it will make you feel better. It's the giving that you can give for free. You know, and I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. Mary Wins, who finally showed up. Thank you, Mary. Crystal Shaman, Joe Sapien, Pamela Jean, Nina Fetty, and who else did I miss here? Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, at least a lot of them there. And Ryan was here too. Thank you. And we're gonna see Ryan next week.
Yes.
So Ryan will
Get
be
ready
on.
for that one, guys. It's going to be a rock and ride roller coaster.
It really is.
We're going to
Yeah.
go.
Well, thank you, Robert. Thank you for having me. I'm so honored.
I'm glad you can come on. I hope you can come back again, and maybe I'll give you a call and we'll do a one-on-one sometime, because I think you got a lot of interesting stuff to say.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sure honored and grateful for this moment. And I love all of you, everyone that's in the chat. I see Mary Wins and Pamela Jean, Boots on the Ground, yeah, Emperex, Ryan, Crystal, Joe. Oh, love you all.
That's right.
Thank you. I'm
Awesome.
so honored.
Now
I'm so happy to be here and talk live with you, Trina, for the first time.
Absolutely. Thank you, IsBe, for coming on. We appreciate it. And now remember, everybody, after the show, usually Max Vision has a show, so go check him out. And let's see, who else am I going to say that has stuff going on? But check out stuff. Go to Max Vision. He always does a reading, usually about this time. So it's a good time. And check out David Null. I haven't seen David Null do an all-nighter in a couple days, so maybe he'll have one on the night too. So
is he gonna have one tonight?
I don't know, but check it out. Maybe he's on. I don't know. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I've been driving all day, visiting people, and it's been a great time.
Sweet dreams and angels on your pillow when you finally lay your head on it.
Thank you. And don't worry, somebody was saying something about the puppies. My dog had puppies, and I'm going to have a puppy video out any day now. So don't worry.
Ariel, I've had babies. Yay!
That's right. That's right. Okay, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Love you all. Peace, everybody.
Hey,
And we'll see you next week.
For Max's show, please.
Yes. Max's show. Thank you. Be the frequency you want to receive.
Love you, Trina.
Love you, IsBe. Love you, Robert.
Love you, Al.
Bye, Al.
Thank
Love
you.
Love you, Soul Tribe.
Love you.